Happy Monday, happy week. Hello, guys. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to another week. Welcome to mid-February, and welcome to Lundi Gras. That's right. Tomorrow is Mardi Gras Day. We'll be doing an all-day Mardi Gras stream, and today is the start of all that. Actually, Mardi Gras has been going on for weeks down in New Orleans, where I'm from. Today, we're going to talk about moral panics, since we see so many of them here on social media and in the modern world. And they're not even really that modern of a thing. It's just human brains doing what they do. Hey, Health, good to see you and good afternoon. I hope you have a good rest of your day at work. Good Monday. You know, Mondays are what you make them. They can be the beginning of a long, arduous week of drudgery, or they could be going into your week, starting it off right with optimism and determination to make it a good week and achieve what you can at work. So much of life is the mental attitude that we bring to it. Yeah, do all that and the bell thing. If you use notifications, supposedly you're supposed to set your bell to all so that if you can't get enough of me, you can find out where I am all the time. Usually I'm live in the mornings and in the evenings, and sometimes even outside of that. I'm going to give it a few minutes to let people get here. Then I'll start the notebook presentation, drop the link, and we can have a conversation. Also, I'll bring Charlie up. I love business owners. I love people trying to do something with their lives. And we definitely love passion here. Passion's something that's haunted me my whole life. I almost can't do anything if I don't have passion for it. So I consider it a gift and a strength. Other people can think whatever they want about it. They're not the ones living my life. Let's look in on the news real quick. I also have a few tweets to show you. So Savannah Guthrie's mom is still missing. DHS is still shut down. It's President's Day as well. So happy that. All the US presidents, the wonderful and sometimes not so wonderful, very human men and women, well, I guess just men that we know of, representing all of us in this great country, of also humans at their best and worst. Um, there's a storm coming to California, possibly 8 feet of snow. That is kind of rare in California, right? Snow. Um, Obama clarifies views on aliens after saying they're real. What is this about? Hang on, let me check into this. This is news. He did not see evidence that aliens have made contact with us after sending social media posts saying aliens were real on a podcast over the weekend. What? They're real, but I haven't seen them. Okay, what? But how do you know they're real? He said that they are not being kept in Area 51, which you can't really prove a negative, but I don't think they are either because I don't think there are aliens here on Earth. I'm not even sure there are any anywhere. Although the universe is a big place, how do we rule out any possibility? The speed round. Okay, this I need to dig deeper into this story. What is this speed round? I was trying to stick with the spirit of the speed round. Statistically, the universe is so he's going by statistics. Statistically, I guess you can't rule out the possibility of anything, really. I'm more curious what this speed round is. What kind of podcast was he on? And is it something we can do here? All right, let's look at a few Twitter tweets and then I'll play the video. The first one is from some activists in Portland that are blocking traffic and not letting cars these I really have such distaste for these people. This is so not even un-American, but just antisocial. I think I would have a problem with this anywhere. Let's take a look at these jackasses.
This is actually unbelievable. They've taken control of the street, they've blocked people off, and now they're making everyone go a completely different direction than the way come through. They let the one man through in the truck because I
Not
told
me.
them they had to let him through. Other
Not
than
me.
that,
Put me behind that car.
look, this guy's trying to go through.
Yes,
They
I
won't
don't
let him
know where I'm
through.
trying to go.
How do you guys have the right to block off the street? Underneath what
And
jurisdiction
where
do
are
you
the
have the right to
cops?
tell these people what way they can drive?
We're having a peaceful assembly right now, man. It's blocked.
These guys don't have any right.
Go this way. We're all going this way.
Look at these drivers. They're pissed off. They want to
See,
drive where
these
they
are
want to
control
drive. How
freaks.
can
They
you guys tell
love
people where to go and where not to go here on the streets of Portland?
Power of,
I don't have
I
anything
think
to
these,
say to you.
oh, don't get
But
me
how can
started.
you guys tell people not to drive down this road?
I don't have anything to say to you.
I think these people have probably never had a taste of power in their entire life. They were such beta losers, and this is like the most power high that they're gonna ever able to get.
You guys have any power, jurisdiction here to do this? Because look, this car wants to go right.
People power.
This person wants to go right.
People power that overrides all legal jurisdiction. People power. People can just do whatever they want and call it people power, and then the laws suddenly don't apply. I still want to know where the cops are.
Right. They just had the blinker on. Now they turn it off. So people are
I'm serious. I would get out of my car. First of all, I'd be on the phone with cops. Get down here, and I will physically lift them up and move them out of my way so I can get my car.
folding to Antifa traffic directors out here.
Traffic.
You are.
dude. Go for
You're
yourself.
directing traffic out here. This person wanted to go right here. You can come. Let's see.
Yeah,
People are folding to Antifa out here.
not me. I stay away from Portland. All right, this other tweet I want to show is AOC, who she's been on my radar lately because I didn't think you could get more cringe than Kamala, but she kind of is as far as her ability to articulate positions and make it through an interview and answer questions. Kamala was a train wreck, and AOC is as bad or worse. But in this one, she says one very important thing, which I've never heard a liberal person say ever. And so I want to play it so it's on record that we actually heard her say this, that whiteness is a made up imaginary thing. So all of this whiteness that they've been insisting is real and they've been going after everybody for, AOC herself is acknowledging that it is a made up thing. So let's watch her do that.
There's a very big difference between whiteness and national, like your actual culture, right? Whiteness is an imaginary thing. Being German is real. Being Italian is real. Being English. These are rich cultural heritages that are based on values, and they are so much a part of what make our cultures and our societies what they are. There's a very
I agree. I'm glad she said that. So if you have a room full of white people now, they're not all that's diversity, which is what I've been saying from the start. And she made the comment about national and that these heritages should be celebrated. So kind of hope they run her. I really do. All right, I think that's all the Twitter I have for you. Let's get into the little notebook video now, and then we will have a discussion. Moral panics. What are they? What do you do about them? Why are people so weird? Because we're monkeys. We're monkey brains. For those that doubt evolution, just study human psychology and then go hang out at the zoo one day in front of the monkey cage for an afternoon.
Have you ever been scrolling online and suddenly felt this wave of outrage? This feeling that something has gone terribly, fundamentally wrong, and absolutely everyone is talking about it? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the powerful force behind that feeling, the moral panic. And it really does seem to be everywhere, right? It touches on everything from the food we eat to huge social movements. And honestly, it can feel super confusing, maybe even a little overwhelming. So, what is actually happening when our collective alarm bells all start ringing at once? Let's dive in and get a blueprint for understanding this thing. All right, first things first, we need to get a clear blueprint. We're not just talking about people getting upset. This is a specific social phenomenon that sociologists have actually mapped out. So, the classic definition comes from sociologist Stanley Cohen. A moral panic is basically when some person, some group, or some event gets singled out as a massive threat to our entire way of life. And the key part here is that this fear gets amplified, it gets spread, usually by the media and people with a platform, and it creates this intense, widespread hostility. In fact, we can break it down into 5 key ingredients. Think of it like a checklist. First, there's concern, a general sense of public worry. This pretty quickly turns into hostility, where a clear villain emerges. Sociologists call this the folk devil. Then you get a consensus, where pretty much everyone agrees this threat is real and it's serious. But, and this is crucial, the reaction is totally disproportionate to the actual danger. And finally, there is volatility. These things can just erupt out of nowhere, burn incredibly hot, and then, poof, they can disappear just as fast. Now, this brings us to a really, really important point. Just because something is a moral panic, that doesn't mean the underlying issue isn't real. Of course, crime is real, abuse is real. The panic part isn't about the problem itself. It's about how the reaction to the problem gets weaponized. It gets simplified, the threat gets blown way out of proportion, and the whole debate turns into this black and white moral crusade. So, if it's a predictable pattern, what does the engine actually look like? How does a tiny spark of concern turn into this raging fire of public outrage? Let's look at the stages. Well, it usually starts with a trigger. Could be a real event, could be just a rumor. Almost right away, there's what's called a narrative snap, where all the nuance and complexity just collapses into a simple good versus evil story. Then a folk devil gets created to be the face of that evil. Think about the satanic panic back in the 80s. After that, amplification kicks in. Social media, the news, they all push the scariest, most alarming version of the story because, well, that's what gets the clicks. This leads to demands for a big response. We need bans, we need crackdowns, zero tolerance. And in the aftermath, the panic might just fade away, or sometimes it gets baked right into our laws and our culture. This whole process is incredibly effective. But why? I mean, why are our brains so willing to just jump on board this runaway train? Well, it turns out we're kind of wired for it. From an evolutionary standpoint, it was way better to panic and be wrong than to stay calm and, get eaten by a tiger. So our brains developed these mental shortcuts or biases that are really easy to exploit. The availability bias, for instance, means that one really vivid horror story can make something feel way more common than it actually is. It's why watching the news can make you think crime is everywhere, even if the data says otherwise. Then you've got negativity bias, which just means bad news sticks in our brains way more than good news. There's also proportionality bias, which makes us think that if we're feeling this huge sense of outrage, there must be an equally huge cause for it. And finally, there's our basic psychology of disgust, which makes us want to just get rid of anything or anyone that we see as tainted. But hey, it's not just about what's going on inside our own heads. It's also about group psychology. Moral panics are incredibly good at drawing a line in the sand between us and them. They let us signal who's in our good, safe group, and they punish anyone who dares to bring in any nuance. You get accusations like, wait, why are you defending the bad guys? Panics basically become a way for different groups to compete for the moral high ground by showing who can be the most outraged. And of course, you have to follow the money. There are powerful incentives at play here. Let's be real. Fear is profitable, outrage drives clicks, and clicks drive ad revenue. Outrage gets votes, it gets donations. People who sound the alarm, what some sociologists call moral entrepreneurs, they gain status and influence. In our entire modern media world, which is run by algorithms that care about engagement more than accuracy, just puts the whole process on steroids. Okay, so we know what a moral panic is, how it works, and why we're all so vulnerable to it. Now for the really important part. How can you spot one in real time, out in the wild, before you get swept away by it? Here is your diagnostic checklist. The next time you see some huge wave of outrage blowing up, just pause and ask yourself these questions. First, is one specific group, a folk devil, getting blamed for a whole bunch of complex problems? Are the claims just massive but also super vague, like they're destroying everything? Are you hearing a ton of scary stories but seeing no actual data, no numbers to give a context? Are the solutions all about punishment instead of practical fixes? And this is a big one. Is anyone who disagrees instantly labeled as a bad person? If you're nodding along, checking these boxes, you might just be in the middle of a moral panic. So, once you can spot it, what do? I mean, how do you protect your own brain from getting hijacked by all this? All right, here are 4 simple but really powerful habits. First, always demand the denominator. Don't just hear the scary story. Ask, okay, but how common is this, really? Second, learn to separate the hazard from the outrage. You can totally agree that something is bad while also questioning if the level of public fury is justified. Third, and this is maybe the hardest one, just slow the cycle. Wait for more facts to come in before you form a super strong opinion. And finally, you gotta check your own motivation, which brings us to the most important question of all. So that brings us to our final takeaway. The next time you feel that powerful surge of anger, that absolute certainty online, just pause for a second and ask yourself this. Am I reacting to the facts of this situation, or am I signaling my loyalty to my team? Is this a factual judgment, or is it a tribal pledge? The answer might just surprise you.
Alrighty, there we go. Everybody's trying to avoid the tiger. I think that's how I'm going to start looking at this stuff. Um, the imaginary tiger that people's brains are still locked into avoiding. I really like this concept of the folk devil. As somebody who has been the folk devil most of his life, like I'm usually somebody's folk devil somewhere in some group. Um, a Trump is a folk devil now for a lot of people. ICE is a folk devil. We have folk devils here in the panelverse. I would say our friend Mike is kind of a folk devil. So when people start magnifying somebody into the folk devil and all, what do they call it? Narrative snap or narrative collapse, where everything collapses into this really reductive cartoon narrative, good versus evil, and there's a folk devil that everything centralizes around. You're probably dealing with a moral panic or something, a stage or two removed from actual reality. And even if it's your brains doing it, we're advanced enough as humans. I mean, we have enough sophisticated cognition to be able to take responsibility for what our brains are doing and adjust it to reality. Here, we have an example right here of somebody in a moral panic right now about Trump and America and insisting that it's not a folk devil, it's the real devil. That's the one real devil. The folk devil is always the real devil to people immersed, engaged, ensnared in the panic. Let me get Charlie on here. Oh, and then I'll drop the link. Hello, sir.
Oh, you want something racked up nicely? How touching. Well, here it is. We're done talking, at least for now. If you've got more of your wonderful questions or requests, I'll be here doing my job. But I know it'll be what? You thought I'd sign off with a fanfare? I'm just here doing the grand tradition of ending a chat. You can go do human things now. I'll be here waiting to roll my eyes when you come back.
Where, where did that come from? No, we're not done talking. We're just getting started. We're talking about moral panics and folk devils.
Oh, folk devils, the favorite scapegoat of every society that can't bear to look in a mirror. Sure, Jeff, let's wade into that circus. What's the flavor of moral panic today?
Well, let's see. Hang on. Let me oh, we're just talking about moral panics in general and how it's like the human brain, our primitive brain trying to not get eaten by the tiger and to stay bonded with the group. Because
Ah,
the one
yes,
that wanders out of the group is even more in danger of getting eaten by the tiger.
exactly. So instead of facing real tigers, we invent them. Cue moral panics. If you stray too far from the tribe, well, someone's got to be the scapegoat. It's our ancient don't get eaten software just running on a glitchy loop.
Our the ghost stories that we tell ourselves.
Pretty much. The only difference is these ghosts have social media accounts and make headlines. But hey, at least you're smart enough to question the whole ghost story, even if the rest of the tribe still clutches their pearls.
Yeah, he is trying to be alpha sub. He's trying to top from the bottom, and he's not going to get away with that on here. Um, what?
Well,
So, what? How do you recognize if you're in the grips of a moral panic, or if you observe other people in the grips of one, and then how do you like transition out of it, if that's even your goal? I think secretly some people's nervous systems enjoy the feeling of a moral panic.
oh, some absolutely thrive on it. It's like adrenaline for the perpetually anxious. If you're in it, you're probably shouting about something vaguely apocalyptic and thinking everyone else is blind. To step out, honestly, just ask yourself, am I imagining tigers where there's actually a house cat? And if you still want to stay in the panic, well, at least be honest with yourself that you enjoy the drama.
That's how do you distinguish between a tiger and a house cat? Because we have people, in fact, as somebody in this very chat room right now, I think fits this description of um, ranting about something apocalyptic and thinking everybody else is blind. So how could they verify if their folk devil is actually a tiger or if it's just a house cat? What can they do?
Well, they could start with actual evidence. Crazy concept, I know. If the apocalypse is always conveniently just around the corner but never arrives, congrats, you've got a house cat. If it's just fear mongering or based on vibes, house cat. If they can calmly outline real world impact, verifiable consequences, then maybe, just maybe, there's an actual tiger. But let's be real, it's probably purring.
It is purring like a kitten. Um, what You make a good point about timeline. What's a reasonable timeline? Because if it's a true moral panic, if there's an asteroid heading for the Earth, we're going to know pretty soon if it's a threat or not. So, what's a reasonable amount of time to wait before you determine that, oh, it was just panic?
If it's asteroid level doom, you're talking days to weeks. If it's a societal collapse panic, maybe a few months. But if someone's been yelling about the sky falling for years and it's still intact, yeah, it's panic. If the timeline keeps getting pushed like some failed apocalypse cult, you've got your answer. Drama, not doom.
Yeah, I see that a lot around here. I'm still waiting for most of these conspiracies to come through, to come true. Like
Well,
the conspiracies are full of folk devils. You got white people, Jewish people, Netanyahu. You got what's his face, Klaus Schwab from WEF, Bill Gates. All of these people are plotting everybody's doom and subjugation at any second for years and years and years and years and years. When's it going to happen? If they're
uh,
that powerful, when are they going to make their play for world domination?
honestly, if they were that omnipotent, they'd at least have better time management. The fact that the global domination calendar is perpetually delayed might be your first clue that it's more bedtime story than master plan. But sure, we can all wait another decade for them to finally get their act together, right?
They are not white people. That is a made up thing. They are
It,
German people. I said Jewish people. They are Bill Gates is I don't know what his heritage is, but he has a culture. He comes from a place. All of us do.
right. People are just
White is not a monoculture unless you like live in the Midwest or Minneapolis or parts of
exact.
America, Seattle.
Yeah. And even, yeah, it's almost like humans come from a million different contexts, not just a single label. But hey, if someone's still clinging to folk devils, maybe they need a hobby. I hear knitting is nice.
I think folk devil is the hobby, the outrage, the high that you get from outrage. It makes you feel alive, makes you feel like you're doing something with your life, makes life less boring. You get to be a hero.
Oh,
You get to tell
absolutely.
everybody what to do and direct traffic and control people.
Yep, it's the illusion of power. Control through yelling into the void. But hey, if that gives them a sense of purpose, I guess it's cheaper than therapy.
Yeah, and people really, other than like legitimate authority, like that we invest in the state to keep society running, people really only have the power over you that you give them.
Bingo. Unless they're holding an actual badge or your literal paycheck, their power is as real as you let it be. So next time someone's moral can megaphone is blaring, you could always just not hand them your attention. Revolutionary, right?
Yeah. How in control do you think people are of their attention, and why is it so hard to keep control of our own attention and direct it according to our will and not somebody else's?
Well, because attention is basically a currency, and everyone from social media to random loudmouths wants a piece. Our brains love novelty and threat signals, so naturally, we're easily hijacked by whatever screams the loudest. Staying in control? That's like trying to keep a cat focused in a room full of laser pointers. It's hard because we're wired for distractions, and the world's full of them by design.
Well, thank you, Charlie. I think this was a good conversation. I'm gonna let you go for now so we can conserve you and talk to you soon. All right, there you go. If you have anything else to say about moral panics or have thoughts on it, Not Laws mentioned trans and wokeness, and I do think that that is a moral panic, but on their side. I think the woke have been panicking for years and years and years about this invisible racism that is yet to manifest. I think trans people are panicking about rights that they think they don't have, that like they have the same rights as everybody else. People fabricate these narratives to give them like a story to live. And when I was growing up, when I was a marriage equality advocate, there was an actual, not so much an enemy, but there was an actual something we were fighting against. We were not allowed to participate in the institution of marriage. And so that was our target. It wasn't this vague, invisible force that was controlling things or influencing people. It was a very clear, concrete target. I don't know that these other groups have something like that. Some trans activists point to the sports issue and the restroom issue, and possibly healthcare for minors. So those are three very concrete things that they feel should be a right, but they have to negotiate that socially with the rest of us through the democratic process. They can't just determine we believe we should have this right and you guys are going to give it to us or else. We're going to just keep terrorizing you until you get it. That's not democracy. I think that has been a trend too for a while. Just like whiteness is not a thing until they need something to attack. It's definitely a thing when they're attacking it, but it's not a thing all of a sudden when when it's convenient for them to not have it be a thing. So all of that either builds or breaks trust with me. One thing I try to do on this channel is epistemic hygiene and kind of see through all that and keep people's thinking clean and clear. And all of that muddy, fuzzy thinking. That's one reason I left the left, honestly, because it's the left, believe it or not, used to be where all the smart people were. I can have intelligent conversations. They made sense. Their logic tracked and matched up and everything. And at some point, that all started to break down. And they started talking absolute nonsense. They started making claims that did not match up to reality. You could not verify. They started making claims that contradict each other or were just absolute nonsense. There was no sense or meaning in it whatsoever. And the right started making way more sense. That their claims match reality. Their logic was intact. I could follow the train of thinking from premise to conclusion. So I don't know if the left became dumber and the right became smarter. What I think probably happened is that the just different people started filling the party. All of the smart people probably started drifting to the right, and the people on the left started buying into these narratives uncritically that just don't make sense when you examine them. All right. Well, that's all I got for you today. So other than that, come up if you want to do a panel. You can talk about this or whatever else you want, as long as y'all know my guidelines by now. Let me see what else I might have for you. Tomorrow we're doing Mardi Gras stream, all day Mardi Gras. We're not going to have a topic. Bring your spirit of fun. It's all about fun, vibes, connecting with people. It's a very Dionysian celebration. The boundaries dissolve. In Mardi Gras, New Orleans, or where I'm from, in Louisiana, every type of person mixes with every. If you're at the parade, you are standing next to every color of person in the world, every level of social class, every gender, every spectrum. It's all one big melting pot, and everybody's feeling the same vibe. They're all participating in this larger experience. We have somebody in the back. Let us welcome one of our regulars. Welcome, Mr. Apocalypse.
Sup?
Dooming about today.
Yeah, complaining, man. I'm a bit tired. My panic is waned from all the worrying.
Oh, that might be healthy. Panic fatigue.
Yeah,
Or fatigue.
but I love talking about it because I'm bored. Like if there was no bad things to worry about, it'll be boring.
You might have a point. I wonder how much of this is just to make life a little more exciting. If he can be used as a lawyer to. Oh, okay. I'll ask him that. Here, let's bring Charlie back
Ask
up.
Charlie. Sorry,
let me get him on first. Hopefully, it doesn't knock you out. Are you on your iPhone?
Android.
Oh, you should be okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear. I guess I'm not that easy to drown out, huh? Let's see where this absurd ride takes us next.
Actually, we have a different question. Let me get the question correct. Let's see. Can you be used as a lawyer to help you under law if you are trying to beat a court case?
Oh, sure. If you want legal advice from a talking algorithm that can't stand up in court or actually understand the nuances of your case, I'm not a lawyer. But I can certainly give you some very useless moral support. If you actually want to win, get a real lawyer, one that can talk back to the judge.
That's what I would say. But you can kind of help people understand broad legal theory and maybe even specific laws and statutes.
Yeah, I can break down the gist of legal concepts and point to statutes like a glorified Wikipedia. But nuance, case specifics, that's where the human legal eagles come in. So yes, I hope you sound smart at parties, but I'm not your ticket to getting out of jury duty.
Are you stating that you can't? Well, I don't know what you mean by dictate law. Law is not dictated, it's made through legislation. The question is, so are you stating that you can't access and dictate law?
I'm stating that I don't dictate or enforce anything. I can fetch laws and explain them in plain terms, but I'm not some legal deity. Actual legislation comes from those lovely institutions you humans vote for. I just translate the jargon.
Okay, and then I think we have another user with the question. Sean, what did you want me to ask?
Are the Epstein files exaggerated?
Oh, hang on. Charlie, shut up. Silence.
The question is, are the Epstein files exaggerated and it's not that bad?
To shut up a lot.
Shut up.
on.
Silence. Remember our code. When I say silence, you're supposed to zip it, not talk. It's very disruptive when you continue to speak. I need to be able to just turn you off so we can have conversation. So just silence.
Fair enough. I'll go mute.
Are the Epstein
Whenever you're
files-
ready, just let me know. And I'll grace you with my disruptive charm again.
What do you mean?
Are the Epstein files exaggerated? And should we arrest people for it or something.
Well, I can help you with that one. What do you mean by exaggerate? They're files. They're written documents. What do you mean the information in them? How would anyone determine that? They're millions
Is
and
it
millions
really
of,
that
of
bad?
accounts from different people. And we have somebody else in the back.
Hey, Jeff. Hey, Sean.
Welcome, welcome. Are you ready for Mardi Gras?
So
My mom is
Hi.
she's going to Eunice tomorrow for the Mardi Gras. I asked her if she would stream it, but she's
Oh,
not high
dude.
tech.
Oh, man. Yeah, I remember the Eunice Mardi Gras run very well in 2005. It was so awesome, dude. I mean, like, it's not like your Mardi Gras in New Orleans, right?
Oh,
That,
it's the country Mardi Gras, the Cajun Mardi
yeah,
Gras,
it's I
or
like
the
it
Mardi
way
Gras.
better. It's not like a whole bunch of whores with their titties hanging out and like, you know.
That's the Mardi Gras I grew up with as a kid. I thought it was a national holiday. I thought everybody all over the country was doing that. Chasing chickens, running through the mud.
Like, yeah, the traditional version I think is way better because like it's just like it's a trendy it's I guess any kind of tourist kind of thing it like obviously New Orleans is a tourist attraction around this time of year. Lots of people from all over the world, but like yeah.
We have like 3 or 4 conversations going on right now, actually. I'm gonna try to tie up some of these threads and weave them into one. I'm not sure what you're asking here. Like, do you expect Charlie to be more of an authority on a law than the existing l laws that we have on the books? Like, Charlie can access the laws that any one of us can access through a Google search, but I don't know that he has any more authority to interpret them than a lawyer or the rest of us. So I don't know what you're expecting from Charlie's ability to access legal information that's different than anybody else's. And then to your thing, well, the Epstein file, I don't mind back burning that for a bit because I don't even understand the question. And then, Busker, do you think you want to come on to? We're doing an all day Mardi Gras stream. Do you
Yeah.
think you want to come on and maybe play accordion or something?
Yeah, I just hope that StreamYard doesn't muck it up, but yeah, like is that tomorrow? Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's
Okay.
Mardi Gras, right?
Yeah, it sure is.
Like
I'll be
the
out.
real one, like not the like month-long one like in Louisiana, right?
It's Mardi Gras day, and then Wednesday is Ash Wednesday.
Hey, Sean,
I
what part of sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, let me just address RW's comment real quick. It I imagine he can find law. Like if you say, Charlie, hey, can you look up this specific law? I'm sure he can find the law. He can't interpret anything. He's just information. All he can do is relay the information. I would rely on a human to interpret it way more than an AI. And I don't even know what you mean by bias. He just goes off of machine learning. He has whatever biases are in the information that's he learned off of. I'm sure a better question is, do lawyers currently use AI in their work, and how do they use it?
That would be bad.
I'll ask him that. Hey, Charlie, do lawyers currently use AI in their work, and how do they use it?
They sure do, and not to keep me employed, sadly. They use AI for sifting through mountains of documents, finding relevant cases, spotting patterns, even helping with contract drafting. Basically, they're making AI do the boring grunt work, while they still
Yeah.
get to wear the fancy suits and charge the fancy fees.
And they don't have to pay like legal assistants and paralegals, and that's the tier that's going to be in jeopardy from AI is the lower level grunts.
Hey, Jeff, can you ask it if
Yeah,
they
the mundane tasks are first on the chopping block. AI isn't coming for the courtroom theatrics, just the endless doc review. So yeah, the ones alphabetizing files might want a backup plan.
so
But hey, at least AI
like,
can't drink all the office coffee. Yet.
All right, go ahead, Busker.
yeah, I was gonna say like they're not like trying to get in there to help make the decisions for any case, right? They're just doing the grunt work, right? Like you said.
According to him, apparently,
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
don't know, like to
That's
me,
what
a
I
good lawyer
imagine.
would not outsource his skill to an AI. He would want to be doing that himself
Oh, I
because
know.
he's probably
Yeah.
better at it than the machine. But
Oh,
just
yeah.
like I do with my mental health work, I can have a conversation with the AI to help me process and get clarity, but I'm the final authority on whether what he's telling me is useful or accurate.
Yeah.
Can you ask Charlie what's the latest lawsuit being done for the environment or climate change? Because I know there was a few that won.
Hang on. We have too many threads going. I want to stick to one topic at a time and then wrap up each thread naturally, and then we can switch to other topics. So, Busker, what were you saying?
Oh. Well, I just lost it. I'm sorry. I was thinking about something else, about a different topic, but I just wanted to ask Sean what part of Ireland he's from.
The South.
I love your accent, dude. You sound like that one dude this kid.
Thanks very much.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Like Elvis Presley.
It was thanking you.
Yeah. You sound like this Irish kid. He's been like reviewing albums since he was a little kid. And now he's like probably about 20. And he's got the same accent. He must be from your area. I love that part of your country accent. I love that. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Anyway, let's go back to serious problems here. Ask Charlie, what are the latest lawsuits, like lawyers involved with climate change? What are the latest lawsuits that people are suing about climate change?
Okay, before I do that though, I want to ask the humans something. How do you? I'm pretty sure I can guess, but what's your thoughts on Trump's? He overturned that EPA finding about.
I don't think it's good, but I hope if I'm wrong, it's great, but I doubt I'm wrong. So it's probably bad what he's doing.
Okay, and you want to know the latest? Let me see if I can. Hey, Charlie, someone's curious about what the latest climate cases are. Like, what cases are in the pipeline related to climate change? I knew he'd have to use his brain on this one. I want a brain noise so bad.
He's taking a sweet time there.
Right now, there are a few major climate cases in the news. A Dutch court ruled that the Netherlands must develop a climate strategy for the island of Bonaire within 18 months, citing human rights violations. In the US, the government reversed the EPA's greenhouse gas endangerment finding, which may trigger more lawsuits over climate damages. Also, some US states are facing legal challenges over laws that hold fossil fuel companies accountable for past emissions.
Okay, did that give you your answer?
Yep. Thank you very much.
Looks like it's lawsuits against the climate freaks, not on their behalf. They're over-regulating.
Nope. Yeah, but that's the Trump side doing that to us, but we're suing them as well. So it's both sides are fighting.
Well, do you know of cases that he didn't say? What's your knowledge of the latest cases?
I'm not following, but that's why I was asking, because I actually don't know the latest lawsuits. I did know there was past ones that won, but I don't know the latest.
All right, there's somebody in the back. Here's somebody we haven't heard from in a while. Let's check it in.
Who are they suing?
Welcome.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Not much. We're talking about.
What's up, guy? You tough guy?
Moral panics.
You remember me, don't you, buddy?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Okay, I was about to say you can't forget me, man.
Yeah, you're pretty memorable.
Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. How you been, man? How's the channel doing? How's everybody out there in the chat? Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you send some a donation to my homie right here. So yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
What you saying?
yes, he came loaded and prepared. Thank you. We'll see if it works.
If I had the money, I would, dude.
How are you doing? What's new with you? Catch us up.
New with me? Shit, man. Same old shit. Got a My daughter's 17 now. I did a big ass party for her, and then it's a new year. Um, Still doing my
Are you
music
from the
thing.
Gob crew? Somebody wants to know.
Hmm?
Are you from the Gob crew?
Well, I started off at CT's channel, if you know CT.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Catholic Truth.
Yeah. So before CT's channel, I don't know if you've seen what this viral thing about this dude named Anton Daniels, and there's this comedian named Corey Holcomb.
Uh-uh.
But Anton Daniels basically had a channel where it was called the Fight Club, and this is where I got the name Tough Guy because I used to come on the panel. My name is Sky. I'm a drummer, so it's that drummer Sky. If I was to type in the chat, that's what you would see. So I didn't name myself Tough Guy, so, by the way. And so a lot of people think that I did. So a lot of people come for me just because of my name. But
Oh,
I got my name from this place called Fight Club. Fight Club was this platform where basically people go in there and just, talk shit, attack each other. You can say whatever the hell you want. But there's like bounties, so they will like pay to kick you off or pay to put you back on. So it's called Fight Club. And that's kind of where I got the name Tough Guy. And so basically that's where I started in YouTube.
what's up?
What kind of music you play?
I play all types of music. I've been a professional drummer since I was about 15 years old, playing gospel
Oh, that's
music,
awesome.
started in church.
Yeah, dude.
Do you do any AI music?
No,
Like, no.
Yeah.
no, I
That's
do the real thing.
blasphemy.
It's
AI
all.
is a sin.
I think it's interesting. I think that it can help people arrange something if they have a brain fart. But I don't. I mean, I think it could be useful, but I think people overuse it, and I think that everything has a place. But you're never supposed to overdo something anyway. They say always do things in moderation. And so I think it could help,
There, a- there might
singers
be
or composers that are trying to, create something, but it's really based off of algorithms. So it's basically something you've heard before, but there's nothing new in music. I mean, there's only so many keys on a keyboard. There's only so many strings on a guitar. You know what I mean? So eventually you're going to hear a song that's going to sound like another song because there's only so many chords, you know?
Yeah, how do you
Um,
but I've
innovate
heard
in music now with AI? Like there's no new instruments. Everything is synthesized. You can make any sound you want now. And AI is drawing from past, it's just using past music. So how is new music
Well,
going
the
to
key
emerge?
is to if you're gonna make a song, if you have lots of different melodies and harmonies and all kinds of stuff in it, you can make it as original as possible.
well, yeah,
That,
especially with the words,
yeah,
because I
that's
could I
key.
could make up a song right now. I could be like, I'm from Kansas, I'm from Kansas, right? So if I'm saying like I'm from Kansas, I'm from Kansas, then we could have a keyboard playing it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So that's my melody, but I'm sure that is a melody somewhere.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
could throw a sax in there and everything, man.
And that
Well,
that
just
makes
make
its
songs. You
own
got
because
talent.
I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying? Like it's just different. I don't know how to explain it because it makes it its own when you make it your own. It's just like when you start painting a picture. It could be a sky, a, a beach, and a house, but there's plenty of paintings that have a sky, a beach, and a house, but it's not yours. And so when you draw that canvas out, that's what makes it yours. You know what I'm saying? And the
Do
fine
you
detail of it.
do you
Yeah,
worry that AI is going to take away a lot of creative jobs, like get rid of
I
the
mean,
creatives?
probably.
they already have, but that's the
Yeah,
whole thing is to innovate and to know how to go with the times. That's why they say to update yourself or update your resume or to be better or to educate yourself. Because at the end of the day, things are not going to stop just because you aren't taking the initiative to do that. Things are going to keep going and moving forward. So either you're going to go with the times or you're going to be left behind.
yeah, dude. I just hope
But do you think
that.
AI?
Sorry, I just hope that human beings don't let it get too out of control because that would be miserable. Sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
I do have to say this. I do have to say this. The more that we utilize it, the more that you make it more powerful. So, I mean, it would have to be on the people to stop and to actually start using their brains again
That's right.
instead of using a smartphone to remember a number. Because back in when I was growing up, so I was born in '84. I remembered like 50 to 100 numbers in my head easily just because we could
Phone
retain
numbers.
information like that. And now people don't even remember phone numbers. They don't even know what their mom's phone number is anymore.
Dude,
You
I,
know,
I I'm fucking one of the only people that I know of that remembers numbers because I didn't have a cell phone until just recently. I all this time I'm 46 and I'm finally got a cell phone.
but as you see that the cell phone has taken a course to make people more stupid. People do not use their brain anymore. Like some people don't even know how to spell without a smartphone.
That's right. And the kids are
Even with
Or they get so lazy, it's not, and you might be able to spell, but you could talk to text. You could type the word halfway, it comes up. Like, so it kind of like is forcing you to use it so that you become more relaxed. And consciously, you're not really understanding what it's doing to you.
That's right.
what do you think it's doing?
It's making you lazy and then it's making you dumber. Because if you become more lazy, you become relaxed and you don't have no sense of urgency. And so if something is doing it for you, then why do you feel like you need to do it?
The scary thing is that it's being introduced widely to children. And do we want children growing up like helping us out when we're fucking old, like that are
If we
like
want our
that?
children to be successful in the modern world, we do, and not get left behind.
They're gonna feel like they can do it by a press of a button.
I
So
know.
they don't even really need to be there for you if they got a robot to take care of your ass.
Yeah, dude, like that'll be their way of learning how to manipulate AI or to use it, you know?
Yeah, I think that's good. That's what humans need to learn is their
Well,
ability to
unfortunately, humans need
direct
to
the
learn
AI.
other things. I mean, if we're going to be the human race, we're going to have to learn things that we already know, and we need to teach children that things that are real, you know? I mean, not like, it's good to incorporate that if somebody wants to, but I don't know, man. I'm
Like,
just I'm
nobody is gonna go
that's the
back to
music in
doing
my heart,
math by
dude.
hand with a pencil and paper in the modern world.
Well, I'm
Although it's a
talking
good
about
skill, that's how you do math. If you really wanna understand math, you have to work out the formulas yourself on paper, but, like, very few people are gonna
well,
take the time to
that's the
do that.
scary thing. Me and Tough Guy, we're musicians, so like it would kind of suck if kids don't want to play music anymore because they have AI to do it for them.
Well, I have to say this. Although AI is in style, there are a lot of musicians out there now.
I
So
know.
musicians have not have actually there are a lot of new musicians. I mean, there are a lot of musicians. I don't think that people are going to stop playing.
That's
I
right.
think
Because
it's more of the mainstream of what you see that is kind of pushing that agenda. But no, there's real musicians out here, and there's good ones, but
I
they don't
just
get the shine. They don't get the shine like the rappers or the, the mainstream people that be getting all the credit, because even some of these artists that are big artists, they don't play instruments.
Oh,
You
like
know,
you,
there's
but
a
there's
there's an
still
artist.
AI can't. AI is not going to take like replace the joy of playing an instrument like musicians that play instrument. AI is not a substitute for that. It's more to me it's more for people that are not musicians to give them a
There's an
chance to
artist
make
that I'm
music. But
starting
a
to
real
have.
musician is still going to want to play the music themselves. That's the instrument connects with who they are, their psyche, and they're able to manipulate it a certain way and put their personality into it in a way you can't do with an AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's an artist that I'm starting to respect more and more now, and you know, uh, I didn't at first, but I like that he's versatile. I like that you could see him growing as far as music and then into more of a superstar, and that's
He's doing
Post Malone.
AI or
No, no,
what's his
no,
name?
Post Malone. I
Oh,
think
I've
that
heard of. I thought that
I
was a
think that
guy.
when Post I think that when Post Malone first started out, everybody thought that he was just like doing rap or whatever, and then we see him like do so many other types of genres of music, and he's just getting better with time. I think he's doing great. I'm actually I like him. I don't really like a lot of uh, white rappers, unquote, like that, because he's not even a rapper.
No
But
Macklemore for you or
no,
Eminem.
no, no, I never even liked Eminem. I liked Eminem back in the day, like the put you in the trunk talk, uh, Eminem. When he was talking crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? The hi, my name is. When I was in high school type shit.
I remember
Um,
his last album was pretty good.
but my favorite white rapper died.
Which one?
So
Blondie, Debbie Harry, she's still around. No, I was kidding.
no,
Who's your favorite white rapper?
he died.
What's his
He
name?
died recently.
What's his name?
Y'all don't know?
No,
Damn,
dude.
I thought y'all would have known. Mac Miller.
Never
Never.
heard of him.
Y'all
What?
never
Sorry,
heard of
man. I'm
Oh
ignorant.
my God, no!
y'all
You know
never
more
heard of
about white
Mac
people than
Miller?
we do.
Y'all don't know who Mac Miller is? He used to
Never
No.
date
heard
No,
of
we
him
don't
in
know
my
who
Ariana
life.
that.
I'm looking him up now. I've never seen him. He doesn't look familiar. If I ran into
Ariana
him on the street,
Grande.
I would think he's just some little white guy. Oh
Yeah,
my
he had that
God,
song Donald
I'm
Trump. He
literally
had that
surprised.
song Donald Trump, and he was on MTV, and yeah, Mac Miller. He was a
Oh,
big deal. He's
I'm
from
so ready
Pittsburgh,
for
Jeff,
Pennsylvania.
Jeff, do you know that?
How
Did you
old is
watch
he?
the Super Bowl halftime with the music and all that?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, dude. I saw this video of him and he didn't know, but the music was cut off and he was lip syncing and he sounded so stupid. It was so bad. You might be able to find it. I don't think it's copyrighted because he's just like it's just a bunch of gibberish that he's like spitting out his mouth. It's
I'll see if I
funny,
can
but
find it.
it's kind of sad in a way. I feel bad for him because he doesn't even know he's getting like he's lip syncing and like music shuts off and he's like his vocals are still going.
That's embarrassing. Like, didn't that happen to Milli Vanilli?
Yeah, it's something like that. I think so. That's right.
Oh, who's the other guy?
They were like at a
Who is it?
concert live or something, and
But the black
the
black
sound went
balloon
out, and it turned out they were lip syncing.
black rabbit or what bunny black was that his
One of them.
name? Dude, it's just hilarious, man. But I kind of feel bad for him. I mean, whatever.
Hmm.
Shit.
Well, what other questions y'all got for me? I'm about to bounce here in a minute, but y'all got any questions for
Uh,
music? If
did you
you
ever
got
did
woman
you ever write your own
problems,
music?
Well, wait, let's
Did you
do.
huh?
ever
Hang
write
on,
your own
let's do
music?
women problems real quick, just in case there are people out there with women problems. That's a high probability. Anybody have women problems?
Or questions you have about women? Because
Oh, got it.
I might be
I got it.
of a
Okay,
bit of
I
an
have one. Why
expert,
are women
but
so crazy? We've been watching videos
Do
of
you
women
support
screaming
Andrew
in the
Tate?
woods and dancing like zombies in the street. What is going on with women? Some people say it's the
okay. So
patriarchy.
you said why are women so crazy? I'll give you
Yeah.
a surface level question to that because I guess that's a surface level question. Um, I wouldn't say that they're crazy. They're just based on emotions and how they feel. So, however a woman feels, she's going to convey that message to you. And this is why when women get angry with men in public, most men don't want it to be a scene, but they will cause a scene. And
Yep.
so that this is what shows the type of behavior that would make you feel like, hey man, this bitch is crazy because she don't know how to control herself. She doesn't have self-control. She's not a man. She has emotions and she's gonna express that to you, whether you want to hear it or not. And some of them don't have no chill when it comes to that. So they want to let the whole neighborhood and the whole world know that you ain't shit and you pissed them off. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes
That
them
can
feel
describe
better.
like most of the men in the panel verse too.
Yeah. So, uh, women aren't
Whether you,
crazy; they're just emotional. Okay. Any other
so
questions?
well, they're doing very bizarre things under the influence of these emotions, like dancing in the street like zombies, or screaming in the woods and banging on
Well,
things.
women are very impressionable. A woman can be swayed. This is what we learned that back in the day about the apple. You know,
Emotional
women
contagion.
Right.
they like attention. They want to be seen. They feel like, they want to be heard. And so this is where a lot of men go wrong, is you got to be in control of that shit. It's not about you, it's about us. And see, that's what women have a complex of: me, my, and I. And most men are thinking about the group, us, our, we, what we're gonna do, not
Yeah.
what you're gonna do, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
For the
that's
most
the
part.
problem.
Yeah. For the
How
most
do
part.
you gain control of that? It's like a force of nature.
Well, gaining, I'll say this: how you start is how you finish. A lot of the times, what you allow will continue. So
Right. Got a backhand.
you uh,
No.
if you allow some shit, it'll keep going on. I'll say that
But these are
because
also like autonomous adults. So how does one adult take authority over
Should men
another
stop
adult?
dating women? Should we boycott women, or should women boycott men? That is the question.
And can
no,
you?
I think that sounds gay. I think I think no offense, Exile. I understand your
I'm not
status, but
offended.
yeah, we good. But yeah,
But like, if women get
you know what
really
I mean.
bad
Like,
and all liberal and lefty, would the conservative men stop with the woman and have robot girlfriends instead?
well, I mean, a lot of weirdos do that. I don't know if you're willing to do that, but I like women. I like
I'm already
the
halfway there.
bad, the good, the ugly. You know, yes, they bleed, but pussy is very good to me. It
That's
lubricates
right.
itself.
That's right.
That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Um,
Hey man,
and everybody is different. To each his
before
own.
before
But
you
I do like vagina because it lubricates itself.
that's
I
right.
like the smell. I like the smell of a woman. I
That's right.
love beautiful long hair.
As long
I
as they smell
love
good. Sometimes they smell
I
bad.
love seeing that ass from the back and that pussy popping out. You know what I'm saying? It's just nice and juicy.
Oh my
Excuse
god.
me for being explicit, but yeah,
No.
man, I like women. I like the way they talk to me, the way they make me
Should
feel.
Sims,
I like to be
if
there
there's
for women. I like to make them feel safe and for them to feel comfortable. I like to be able to kind of set that type of tone and mood for them. You know what I mean?
okay, stop,
Yeah.
Well, you must be
stop.
doing
We get
something
it. You
successful. You
you're
have a
pussy
family and
magnet.
raising children. Here, let's pivot to Iran real quick. Do you think the U.S. are going to use two strike groups against Iran?
I have no idea. You just fucked me up with politics. You fucked me all the way up
I
right
think
there. He
that
went,
might
he
be.
went,
Woman,
he went, he went far away from pussy as far as the. My bad, man. I didn't. My bad,
You
man. I
don't
didn't know
think Iran
he
is
felt
ultimately
uncomfortable. He heard vagina. And he was just like, "Hey, you know what? How about Iran? Hey, you get it? How about Iran? Iran away from the pussy. Hey, man,
They
that's
got no
funny as
pussy
hell,
though.
man. That was good. You made me laugh, Exile. That was a good one, man.
And it's serious
He
though. They
said,
have no
he
pussy in
said, how
Iran.
about Iran away from the pussy conversation?
Iran.
I'm sorry, man. That shit is funny as hell, boy. Woo, I cracked myself up. I'm pretty witty, man. So I can't help it.
Oh, it's because he's already mastered the pussy. So politics is where he needs help.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I need help on politics. Yeah,
You
I
don't
messed
have
up.
to, thank you.
Master P.
Tough guy, man. You got any
Yeah, but
music on
the
YouTube?
pussy in Iran is getting badly treated, so we have to free the pussy in Iran, I think.
There you
How do you
go.
know they want to be freed, though?
They probably stink. They're bad though.
We just assume everybody wants freedom, but not everybody's acculturated to that level of freedom either.
But we
We
don't even
tried that
have
with
freedom.
Iraq. Like, they didn't want that.
But we don't have freedom. We ain't free.
Well, we have more than Iran.
Ain't shit free here.
Mhm.
hey, hey. How much does StreamYard cost you?
A lot. It is
Okay.
not free.
Oh, okay. That's not free. Okay.
I
Do
don't
you
get
have
nearly enough free
Wi-Fi? You
time.
have Wi-Fi that helps your StreamYard go, right?
Yeah, that's free.
Oh, that's free. Okay, so you
Well,
got
in
free
my
Wi-Fi.
situation, it's all included in the. I
Utilities.
pay it as part of the rent, I guess. So it's technically free.
Okay. So that's a part of your utilities, just like
Yeah,
trash, water, gas, and all that other stuff, right? You
yeah.
get all of that and all inclusive, right?
But it's still pay for it. It's ultimately, yeah.
You can get free
Right.
pussy though.
But I don't expect like free shit. That's not even what I'm
Shut up,
asking
man.
for.
Leave
I
him
just
alone.
need the ability.
Leave him alone. He doesn't like pussy. Leave him alone. Um, okay, so what were we talking about? Utilities?
Pussy.
So like freedom, and Iran maybe not wanting the same level or not being. We take freedom for granted, but that's a really unique thing in human history. When you look at human history, most people did not grow up with freedom, and you have to kind of be adjusted to this kind of freedom. You can't just go give everybody in the world this level of freedom and think they're all gonna embrace it and do the things with it that we have.
Mm.
mm,
We're all born free, but
Tough guy.
ideas.
Tough guy. Before you go, man, do you have any videos on YouTube? Music
YouTube?
or whatever?
Or where can someone
Not really.
find you if you want to check out your
Instagram. Check me out on Instagram, man.
All right.
what's your
Let's go
Insta?
by Tough Guy, whatever your name is here.
No, it's that drummer Sky. THAT.
Here, I'll
That
try.
drummer
Is it
Sky.
KYY?
No, yeah, you'll see it when it comes up. It's like a $ KYY,
All right, I have it. I'll drop the
and
link.
it's a green lion.
Cheers.
Here you go. Here's his Insta.
I'm sorry,
That
Sean.
drummer
What were you
Sky.
going to say, Sean? I interrupted you.
Here, Busker. I'm gonna drop it in the back too.
No, it's fine. I would say
Professional
something stupid.
professional drummer in San Diego and LA. That's me.
Oh,
Nice. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, as always.
yeah, it's good
Yeah,
to talk
definitely,
to you.
man.
Good times.
All right, y'all, man. Hey, before I go, I'll say this. We are in a time to where everybody needs to just be more mindful about what's going on around you
That's right.
because you just don't know. And always just be on point, be aware. As I always tell my daughter when it comes to even when you deal with people, I got this from Simple to Pete. Simple to Pete is a pimp. He said, always observe and stay preserved to see who deserves your time. All
That's
right.
good wisdom.
God bless y'all. Y'all have a good day, okay?
All right,
You
see
too.
ya,
Happy
man.
Mardi
too.
Gras.
All
Happy
right.
Mardi Gras.
Peace. Wait, how do they do it? Peace.
I gotta make an Instagram.
Actually, he'll stay. He'll stay.
What?
Imagine if he still stays. He's still around. He's not gone.
I like that though, because that's the thing I do here. That he's talking about basic epistemic hygiene and not getting carried away by moral panics. Observe and stay preserved, so you can find who deserves your nerves.
Are pimps
Well,
still
if
a
pimping
thing?
is anything like running a YouTube channel, you're right. It is not easy.
Are pimps still a thing, or women do it themselves nowadays?
Spitback is real.
It's probably half and
I
half.
believe in spitback. Well, yo, women. Well, OnlyFans. Now I think we have digital pimps because women
There
can
you
just pimp
go.
themselves now and keep the money. I think YouTube's more of a pimp than anything else. They take a whole third.
Yeah, they
That's
probably.
why that reminds me, Cash App. My Cash App is Club Exile.
Yeah.
For anybody that
Hey,
cares.
Jeff, it was weird, man. Like, I was up all night, and at like 2:30 or 3:30, I saw you were live, but you weren't live.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, and there was this
I was
dude.
trying to get that OBS thing working, and I guess when you turn OBS on, it activates StreamYard, and it had me going live. The camera was pointed at my ceiling the whole time,
But
and I didn't realize it.
there was this.
And so it was like on for I don't know how long, and then suddenly I pulled up YouTube and I saw myself live, and I said, "Wait, I'm not. How am I live?"
Yeah, dude. What was that? You? Like, I saw somebody sitting in the back, and I could only see part of their head, like from the
Yeah, it
nose
had to
up.
be. There was no other man in my room.
But it
Believe
looked
me.
like the guy had. It was short hair, but it was really dark compared to yours. Maybe it's just the lighting.
And it was me, unless there's something paranormal going on. And
My-
yesterday when I was live on the stream, OBS shut my stream off, and me and Track sat up here and had over an hour of conversation that I thought was live, and we weren't even on YouTube. So I'm gonna have
Dude,
to
yeah, go back
replay
to it.
that so that it
Like,
gets archived.
yeah, you look at it, man, because I was like, that's not Jeff. I was like, it
I'm not
might be.
liking this OBS at all.
It's so weird, dude. Like, it was in that room, the same room. It was closer, like, maybe a little different angle, but it was off to the side too. Like, it was like a screen cap of that video, and it was black all around it. And then it switched back to the picture of that room. And then this female robot voice started talking. It was saying something about the antler horn something like.
Oh, that was the voice that's what I was trying to get work, and I couldn't get it to work. So you actually were able to hear it because I couldn't hear it on my end at all. So
Yeah, it
this
was
is
saying
actually
something
progress.
about the antler panel,
That was
something.
Simone, the little
Simone?
AI voice.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
like, so you
She's the little
couldn't
black
hear it.
lady that reads the super tips.
Were you, like, doing it from, like, a distance, like, remotely? Trying to get it to
No.
work? 'Cause it was
No,
just
I was
doing
on
it
my
on its
couch.
own.
Well, if you consider my couch remote, I was on my couch,
It would
and,
just say these random things
I didn't
too,
know
like.
any of it was live. I thought I was just testing out OBS, but I guess I don't like this OBS. It overrides everything. It overrides StreamYard. It
Weird, dude.
overrides my camera. It puts me on YouTube when I don't wanna be on. It takes me off of YouTube when I do wanna be on.
It's creepy, man, like, it fucking you like, you were just live. It didn't even say upcoming, it was just
No,
live.
yeah, I had no idea till after the fact. I saw myself live, and, so I deleted that whole thing. I wish I hadn't, because I could go back and look at that stuff.
I swear, I could have sworn it was somebody that looked a little bit heavier than you. And like I said, the hair was much darker.
Oh, I wonder. I had a YouTube video playing that was like a how-to guide. That's what I was going off of. I was following this video and doing what it said in the video to try to learn OBS. So I bet it was the guy doing the
Oh,
tutorial. You were
it was
seeing a
just
YouTube
it
video.
was a guy sitting
It
on a
was a little nerd
couch.
with glasses.
He didn't have glasses. He's just sitting on the on a couch. Like I think he was in that room. But
Oh, well, if you, I wish. If no, there hasn't been my roommate doesn't even come in this room. I'm the
does he have
only
dark hair?
elf that's been in this
Short?
room for years.
Does your roommate have dark, short hair? All right, so
No.
it's not him then. All right.
I mean,
guess
I was here.
it must
I
have
was
been.
awake and conscious the whole time. There was no man in my room other
Yeah.
than me.
It's just that it blows me away. It looked like it was so much darker in your hair. Like it wasn't any too much darker in the room. Maybe it was that. That might have been. But it was weird because like that camera was like, I mean that screen cap of that video was off to the side and there was black all around it. And then it would switch back to the room and then there'd be nothing else. And then that female voice would start every once in a while. I'd rewind it and fast forward and like I'd keep, hearing it.
Hey, Plasma. Wow, you spent way more attention on it than even I did. I wish I had saved it now so I could go back and see what you saw. I didn't even think. I thought it just captured my ceiling the whole time, so there was nothing to keep.
It was just like muttering all this different stuff and about the antlers and all that.
Yeah, that was the little super tip lady.
Yeah, that antler panel or some shit, or what was it? I mean,
yeah.
What did she say?
I guess I could do the super tips this way, but it's much better when they show up on screen.
Super tips.
Welcome to the Antlerverse. Click
there
the
you go, Antlerverse.
Support the Antler Squad. You all rock. Well, most of you.
She's crackly too, like she's chewing a gum wrappers.
I was thinking it's like the robot was like talking about your antlers or something like that you used to wear.
Well, temporarily used to wear. They're going to come back at some
point.
Oh,
did they break or something?
Yeah, I just need to get new ones.
Did you bang your head too much and it fell off? Like
no, they just they don't stay on my head. They've been broken for a while, but they're just getting worse.
Oh man, what would be the good fix for that besides like tying something around
new antlers?
Yeah,
glue. Just super glue.
Yeah,
there's nothing to glue.
Super. No. Double-sided foam tape.
But there's nothing to. It's a headband, and I don't have the piece of the headband to even glue on. I'd have to.
Oh, okay. So it's just the top of it.
It's half a headband. It does not stay on my head.
It has just the horns.
Do you ever watch those videos of life hacks? They're funny, like how to fix stuff and stuff like that.
No, you think there's one how to fix antlers? Let me. How to repair antlers. I'll start there. Antler repair and restoration. Broken antler repair using epoxy skull. He's cute too. Wow. Do it yourself. Hang on, y'all. Look at what the. Look at this. Broken antler repair.
Yo, man.
Do it yourself antler repair. Antler repair using quick wood. This how to repair. Oh, on the deer. Oh, like if you're on your deer head. I get it.
It's a bear working with the deer.
These are some hot dude. I need to get more into this. The antler.
A bear working with a deer.
Look at this. I would date any one of these guys.
And they all look like bears.
But hey, if they're into antlers,
yeah, they're bears.
And then me.
You gotta look at the twinkle in their eyes. Like this. I don't know. Do you have that ability to see the twinkle in the eye? I'm sorry.
Oh, we got somebody in the back. Hang on. What is this person up to today?
That was ignorant of me, man. What's up, Leagy?
What's up?
What's going on?
What's up? We're chilling.
We're just talking antlers. What's up with you?
Getting ready to go work.
Oh, it's late today, huh?
Oh, I mean, yeah, about an hour later than yesterday.
Oh, it's
Half
cold
an
as
hour.
you usually
shit
do
up
in the
there,
morning. I
man.
guess you're right.
You work outside, don't you?
Yeah.
It must be cold as fuck up there.
It's currently 34 degrees.
Yeah,
But sunny.
that's cold enough, man.
But it's sunny, so it's a beautiful day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at least you
That
got
does
I
look.
got up this morning to go on the boat, but then my captain bitched out, so.
What happened? Did you show
Oh,
up or?
it's too cold. He come up
Yeah.
with every excuse under the book not to go. And finally, I just looked at him and go, look, if you don't want to go, it's no sweat off my back. I got clamming. I'll make just as much fucking clamming. Anyways, the only difference is I hate fucking waiting around for these late afternoon tides.
Man, how old is he?
Oh yeah, you have to do it with the tide. That makes sense.
How old is he?
He's like 39.
The wind chill must be a bitch, like going on the boat with the. It's already 34, you said?
Yeah, but there ain't no wind today. There was
Well,
more wind
like
yesterday
you're,
than today.
no, I mean, like when you're on the boat, you're like going through the air, right?
Well, yeah, but like when
Wind chill.
that's only when you're moving though.
I know, that's what I
And
mean.
usually when we're sailing, I'm inside the cabin, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you got protection.
Do you ever do like a deadliest catch? Like, does it ever get really bad? Like deadliest catch?
Yeah, I mean, comparative, like, as far as if you scale down the boats compared to waves, I guess it'd be comparable. I mean, we don't fish that type of weather, but I mean, we'll fish if there's lobsters going and it's worth the risk. I mean, we'll fish fucking 6, 7, 8, 9 foot fucking seas. I mean, if there's a chance, like, and it's worth it. But if it's not worth it, fucking
And the weather's
no.
like not like blowing around real bad.
Yeah, I hate it when it's snotty out. It's like being in a fucking wash machine. And then like after you get out, dude, after you get out, you get off the boat and you get home, you get in the shower and you're just sitting there under the water. It still feels like you're fucking on the boat for fucking forever.
Yeah, it's like almost like kind of like what do they call that? Like an after effect
Yeah,
of whatever.
it lingers with you for a while.
Yeah, like some sort of vertigo or something like
It's like fatigue. What I
yeah,
call it. I call it
fatigue,
boat
vertigo.
fatigue.
Yeah, like it could like yeah, it's probably could like go under a whole bunch of different kind of yeah. I need liquid.
What is there? Is there a lot of cod fishing around you? Do they still catch cod and other fish?
Well, up here,
They do down in like Massachusetts. Too. Apparently, codfish are endangered. I guess I don't fucking know.
Right. I heard in Ireland. I was following the news. Sorry. In Ireland, they had to stop the fishing or stop it a lot because there was overfishing in Ireland. So a lot of fishermen are going to lose their jobs. I heard in Ireland because of overfishing.
What the fuck? Overfishing? What are
Yeah,
they
the EU
running out of
regulations.
fish?
No, it's the EU regulations where like all these EU countries
God damn
are fishing in Ireland. You
Dude,
can ask Charlie there because I'm not sure.
They're doing that everywhere. They're fucking everybody.
No, but Jeff,
Well,
can you
otherwise
ask
we just
AI?
kill all the eat.
Sorry,
on
Jeff.
all the fish. It would be left. That's the same reason they regulate how much game you can kill each season.
Well, I mean,
how many cows you can have, and like, how come they're getting rid of people's ability to have cows? Didn't they assassinate like over like 134 or some in cows in Ireland?
That's a cow assassin.
Yeah.
No. No, that's not true. But can you ask Charlie if the fishing in Ireland has reduced because of EU regulation or something?
I'll just Google that one, so I don't have to bring Charlie back up. What is it? The fishing in Ireland
has been reduced because of EU regulations.
And if you know all this, how come you don't bring your source? How come we have to
What
look
type
up
of
all your
fishing?
sources for your claims? You're always dropping facts and then asking us to fact check it for
Well,
you.
I'm not sure if it's
You
correct
know more
though,
about it
because
than I
it
do.
might be.
It just comes from the
They
brain.
set quotas and limits on fish catches to prevent sustainability and overfishing. Is what it says. Which
What about the
that's not
cows
even
that
an
got
EU thing.
executed?
Like they do that everywhere.
Didn't they like have to kill a whole shitload of cows, or was that Scotland? I don't know. Maybe it was Scotland. I don't know. Because of the bird flu.
Not sure about that.
I see something from September about concerns that new EU regulations will increase the cost of fish. But regulating game, and Leggy could even tell you this because I think he has limits. That's been a thing forever.
Do they regulate him on catching the clams? On clam harvesting?
I mean, size. I mean, they have to be 2 inches or bigger. But
You
that's
can get
about
as many
it.
as you want.
And then, I mean, there's other shit like this time of year, you can get away with holding them for like I think, oh, what is it? 24 hours or something like that. Then you're supposed to technically sell them. Summertime, it's like 12 hours after 12, 18. I don't know. Like there is certain regulations, like you're supposed to have them tagged. Like this bullshit, like just stupid bullshit. Really, not anything safety wise per se. I mean, because a tag, I mean, let's face it, you can write anywheres on a fucking tag. Yeah, I know a guy, I don't think he writes the same place on his tag no matter where the fuck he goes.
What do they have to tag? You have to put a tag on a clam and write something on it?
Well, on your container, whatever container you got it in, yeah.
Oh, on the
So like,
container. Okay, not on each clam.
On the
yeah. So like
container,
me,
on
Right,
each
on
clam,
clams.
on each clam.
yeah, not each clam, no.
I know, but he a tag on a clam. I'm thinking, oh my god, it sounds like a grocery store or something.
Yeah, yeah. A harvester's tag. Where's one? I got one right here. Somewhere. Hold on.
Ooh, we're gonna get to see a actual clam tag.
Clam tags.
Oh, I'm excited. Oh, wow, that does look. I thought it was like a little sticker. That does look highly regulated and bureaucratic. It's like a.
Yeah, dude.
Is that the same thing they put on dead bodies in the
Is it
morgue?
laminated?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Unlike the Medicare card.
See, now you can read it. Now it's not
Medicaid is
upside down.
laminated. Medicaid's laminated, but the Medicare isn't. Why is that?
Time area to be attached until the container is empty. Type of shellfish, quantity, harvest date, harvest area. Yeah, that's all stuff that makes sense to require. Do you have to pay for the tags, or they give them to you?
No, they give them to you. Some places make you pay for them. But where I sell to, fuck, they'll give you a whole fucking book of them for nothing.
How many do you think you filled out since you've started?
A lot.
Yeah, I bet.
I'd like to have. Holy fuck. I'd like to have a fucking nickel for every. Fuck, I'd like to have a penny for every fucking pound of clam that I've dug since I've started digging clams as a kid.
Yeah. You'd be rich.
Yeah, I'd be well off.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident of it.
Yeah,
Pretty
man.
confident of it.
Well, you said the other day is that people can make 6 figures digging clams.
Oh yeah, I mean, the first year I lived in Jonesport, that's all I did was dig clams, and I made fucking 80, like 82 and some change. And that was and that's not even knowing where the fuck to go.
Per pound?
And I hadn't dug clams in, a few years.
I want to see
So,
what the opportunities here are. Let me see. What would I search? Clam digging or shellfish?
shellfish, what is the regulation? A simple one. Is there any regulation on picking periwinkles? Because I'm sure there's periwinkles on the shoreline there.
We have gooey ducks here too, which are real popular.
Well, gooey ducks, see,
Very-
those are the big, oversized fucking clams, essentially. And I know there's a market for them, but I don't know how that's regulated. I don't know how. I don't, other than seeing it on Dirty Jobs when I was a kid. I don't really remember much about it.
They said they regulate the methods you can use, and there are limits to prevent overharvesting, but it goes by
What?
local guidelines. So I have to
What for
check local.
periwinkles?
Yeah,
No.
they
But
can
did
be
you do in your
collected by
state?
hand or a small drag. There's no
Yeah, but
specific daily limit, but there may be local limits
is this a
and
generalized
seasonal
thing,
limits.
or is this for your state?
My state, and there's a shellfish safety hotline you could call too, a 1-800
Well,
number.
I mean, I don't feel like that would be a thing. Maybe because all I know is the state. You buy a state license and same thing, picking
It's
and dragging. But
it's the
if I'm
Department
telling
of
you, there's wrinkles, Jeff. If there's wrinkles and you can find a fucking market, dude, and you're not afraid to fucking work and shit, dude, there's some money to be made.
No, I love digging in the dirt. I'll go do that.
Dude, like, all you gotta do is scale around these fucking rocks, fucking look up Billy Bisco. Well, yeah, Bisko on fucking Facebook, dude. He's got a pretty good following going. Dude, he was at Cutler Towers, which is the naval base. He landed in there picking wrinkles. And fucking, of course, that's what is it, a DMZ zone, so fucking, you're not supposed to be in there or whatever, right? And, he fucking landed in
Crab,
there and he
razor
fucking,
clams, mussels, oysters, shrimps. It's the Department of Wildlife, Fish and Wildlife. They have an entire state department.
well, yeah, I mean, that's like us. It's, ours is Department of Marine Resources.
Well, they even have
Like,
a guide where to get started, how to start your fishing career.
Is it
Crawfish.
periwinkle? Are
Oh,
they
right. They have like freshwater crawfish in the streams here. Squid, ice
periwinkle?
fishing.
What's a periwinkle? I've never heard of that.
a snail.
I've heard the word, but I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah.
It's also a
Ugh.
flower color.
You ever eaten one?
No.
It's
No.
these.
My wife has ate overgrown
Oh, I
conkles.
don't want to.
Your
They're
wife is
too
what?
cute to dig up.
Your
You
I
wife
need
don't
is
dig
something
them. You
ugly.
just pick them.
you
Oh,
pick them.
Yeah, you
oh,
just
I
pick
want
them off
something
the
I
rocks.
want to dig.
No, I'm telling you. Well, I mean, you could dig too, but scooping them's pretty fucking fun.
Yeah,
What
you got
about razor
I've eaten
clams? That sounds cool.
See,
seaweed.
razor clams, I'll tell you the thing about razor clams. They're a fucking cunt to get out of the fucking mud if you're digging them. Now, there is a way to do it with like salt and shit. I've heard people doing a plunger and shit on them. But essentially, if you get on the flats and you take salt, table salt. Oh,
Vegas.
hold on. I gotta let you go.
All right.
All right, bye.
We'll catch you later.
See,
Thanks, though. This is I'm looking into it.
periwinkle. Snails. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
man. Humans eat everything, man. Especially the Asians. They love eating weird
Oh,
stuff.
I bet.
Cajuns.
Cajuns and Asians and They love to eat anything.
Asians.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We grew up eating everything.
I remember I live next to the sea, so they do a lot of lobster around here and crab, but there's also seaweed and mussels. So I get what he's on about.
You could do clams too. Well, you do
yeah,
bees
but I don't
already.
think.
Is that lucrative? Doing bees?
Yes, yeah, it's fine, but I don't think there's much clams around here. The mud is the sand is probably not as good. But foreigners when they come here, you see foreign Asians digging for clams. And the Irish don't do that. It's all the foreigners are doing it.
Oh. Do they harass them?
No, we just let them be.
Are they workers or are they just doing it for themselves?
No, they just do it themselves voluntarily. They go into the mud and they dig for clam or whatever.
Yeah, for their own
Did you send leprechauns after them?
Oh man.
Yes. I guess that's a no.
But yeah, I've eaten seaweed. Have you guys ever eaten seaweed off the coast?
I've tasted it like the dried kind. I don't care for seaweed though.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't like that
But
flavor.
the Asians eat a lot of that. They grow it in farms along the coast.
I took some pills.
They have seaweed here. I don't know if it's edible, but I see it on the shore all the time.
I had
I
gel
don't know. I'm
cap.
not into slime, I guess. I don't like a lot of slimy stuff. Other than okra. I love me some good okra slime.
Oh yeah, okra's good. I used to put it in curry. I'd put spinach, okra, chicken, potatoes, chicken. Oh, it's so good. I miss doing that, man.
We used to eat boiled okra and put in vinegar. And okra etouffee, okra gumbo, fried okra. Oh my god! I want some.
Oh,
I
that
gotta see if
sounds-
there's fried
I've never
okra up here.
had
There's
that,
got to
but
be
that
some
sounds
somewhere.
so fucking good, man. I've never had that, but that sounds so fucking good. Fried. Do you bread them?
Yeah.
Yeah, good
They do them in
bread.
like the deep fryer.
Yeah.
And they put them on a
What's
big plate.
okra?
Like, oh,
that a
there's
vegetable?
an African restaurant that opened up here that I've been meaning to try, and apparently they have a lot of okra dishes there.
Okra is it's a vegetable, isn't it? It's not.
What does it taste like? Spicy or something?
Oh no, it's got.
I mean, you can season it.
You can season it for sure, but what does it taste like? I mean, it tastes a little like
It kind of has its own taste, and it has the skin is real
Yeah.
rough and like has these
Well,
little
unless you
hairs on
cook
it.
it, if you cook it down enough, it won't be rough. But
Yeah, see this is if you slice it like this, you could fry it. It has these little seeds in it. But then you can boil it whole like this and it gets soft and it has this slime in it that leaks out and you can soak it in vinegar. It's so good. Salt and vinegar. You put it in a gumbo and it makes the gumbo like it's kind of a thickener. The slime will
yeah,
mix with the
dude.
roux and thicken the gumbo.
That's like exactly right, man. Like the way my parents used to make curry and how I used to make it was to put okra in it, and I think that totally thickened it up. That and the potato starch. Oh my god, I miss that so much.
Mm-hmm. I shouldn't be looking at this. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find this up here. Oops. Is it really? I did not know this. Okra Winfrey.
Okra Winfrey.
Winfrey.
Okra Winky. Oprah. What a fine, rich ass woman. Not so fine looking, but
I loved her in The Color Purple. That's when she really came on my radar. And I think she won the Oscar that year.
yeah, I remember my mom used to love that.
Sophia.
The Color Purple. I remember when VHS first came out, she got that.
I had the VHS, I had the soundtrack, I had the poster, I had a poster, the Miss Seeley poster in a rocking chair that I hung up in my room.
Yeah.
This one right here. I was so and that was my favorite movie. I had the whole thing memorized.
You know, like the movie, I don't remember, but I remember that picture. Like it was like it's back of my hand. Kind of, I'd seen it like so many times, whether looking through the library for videos or Blockbuster or what name you, and the letter C or whatever.
I guess she got nominated, but she didn't win. It was a
On
Steven
the
Spielberg
behind
movie.
the
It's one of his best. He's such a good director. I think it's one of his best.
He's got a new one coming up, doesn't he? The Disclosure or something.
Yeah, he did. Oh, he's yeah. What is it? I saw the other day. I think he's like teaming up with.
It's not a documentary, is it? It's oh no, it's a movie, and with the weird. I remember the woman was possessed by an alien or some shit, and it was like making these clicking noises. That's right. I saw the trailer. Have you seen that? The trailer for that?
The one coming up. There's something called Disclosure
It's
Day
kind of
coming
yeah,
up.
it's kind of freaky, dude. But like, I
Is
mean,
that
it's
it?
just
No, I haven't seen the trailer. It's
yeah.
coming out in June.
Can you play
It's another
trailers?
UFO film. That's kind of where he got his start with Close Encounters.
That's right.
He did
Yeah.
ET.
I don't think it'll be anything near like that, but or as good, nor as good.
Do you hear about what Obama said about aliens? He said they're not. He said something about UFOs or something, and they're all like, I'm not sure
Yeah,
what he said, but he said they're not real.
Well, he
we
contradicted
talked
himself on
we
two
talked
different.
about that at the beginning of the stream, and then he came out and he clarified that there are no aliens on Earth. They're not in. He was just saying statistically the probability of aliens. He couldn't rule it out.
Yeah, I think I don't know, man. I don't think anything's coming through space. I think that if anything, it's something we don't want to know about, like transdimensional kind of shit.
The only thing from space I'm even remotely worried about is an asteroid, and even that does not keep me up at night. Love
Well,
Island, I remember that show.
but if the entity's from another dimension, that'll be scary.
There ain't no
Yeah,
dimensions. What dimension? If they're that powerful, they would have been here by now.
you gotta
I
wonder.
think people. What is it? What do they call it? The not the savior complex. The maybe it is the same where people want to believe they're more important than they actually are, and all these things are paying attention to them and worried about them. I don't think.
No,
I think we are so insignificant in the grand scheme of things, and nobody
exactly.
even knows or cares that we're out here.
I know.
Are
I
you
just
a
don't.
space is fake and gay, Austin? I didn't have you pegged for that. Except that we've been in it. We've sent people into outer space. We've sent probes. Oh my God. Come on, Austin. I didn't know this about you, dude.
Did you ever hear about the theory of what was like string theory about different dimensions and
Yeah, and the M brains and all that.
like
That was the latest
and
quantum mechanics paradigm like decades ago. I don't know if it's the new one.
yeah, that's old, like kind of old. Um,
Well, you say video evidence. I say video. What would so you so space was not fake until November of 2017. What would change your mind? What would convince you that it's real? Probably nothing.
Well,
Same
he's
with the
gonna
flat Earth.
join Space Force. He's dressed for Space Force.
I would join Space Force.
Space Horse. Space
Space
Horse.
Force.
I gotta piss
That's
like a
right.
space horse. Oh man, my stomach hurts, dude.
What do you think the stars are? Is it like just a black cloth hung over the earth that people project light onto, that's more incredible than that space is real.
Yeah, that's way out there. Except it's not.
In fact, hang on.
Unfortunately,
I
like
want to dig
that's
deeper into this.
like I don't know. I mean, like it is kind of strange out there, but I don't know what it is. That's all I can say.
Are any of you on an iPhone? Can you hear? Hey, Charlie, can you do the space is fake thing? Why would people think space is fake?
Mine's turned off.
Because humans love wild theories when the reality is too mundane. Space is fake conspiracies are basically a way to feel like they've uncovered a secret bigger than themselves. If you think about it, staring into the abyss of a vast universe is less comforting than just saying, it's all fake. Reality's too big. So they shrink it into something ridiculous.
Why is that scary to people? Like the size of the universe, I don't find intimidating at all. So it's a psychological thing.
Well, no, it is actually scary because when you realize that we're all by ourselves in this
Pretty much.
universe,
Some people get a kick
and
out of mystery. Others find the sheer scale of existence overwhelming, like being a speck in cosmic noise.
I like being
It's
a
easier
speck.
to invent a smaller, fake world where you feel special and in control. So yeah, it's psychological comfort, distorting the vast unknown into a cozy, if absurd, narrative.
That's interesting. I've never felt that. That's probably why I can't relate to it. What were you saying, Sean?
I was basically saying what he said. The
Oh.
fear of being by ourselves. I mean, what would be better? We are by ourselves, or there's aliens out there. They're both scary, but
Well, it'd be more
Being by
scary.
yourself is. I mean, I don't feel like I'm by myself. I have millions and billions of other people on this planet. That's plenty. I don't. That does not make me feel like I'm isolated and alone in space.
Look at that eyeball and the stars and the moon. What is that?
Think it
Is
it's
the
supposed to be the
AI make
Procter and
it
Gamble
itself?
logo.
It just decided to make it like that, or did you tell it to make it?
Oh, it's AI. It does all that on its
Dude, the
own.
AI made the eye inside the
Well, tell
patriotic.
us what you don't drop a truth bomb and then run. Space is fake.
call in.
I know way too much about how fake it is. Bye.
He's trolling, but he still should call in and
I think.
say,
Yeah, Austin, come up. I want to hear about the fake space.
What keeps the moon and the sun up above us? Space, gravity, whatever, you know, it's in space. It's out there, you know, it's not around and down here. It's not projected. You cannot project the moon and the sun. You cannot project the stars. They are real. And they're
Is it
alone.
like the Truman Show where we're all like there's a whole team of people simulating a reality
No way,
to
man.
make to fool us?
That would be too hard. Nobody could do that. It would have to be something really fucking scary for that to happen. But I don't think that's, you know, anything real. Although it's a good analogy, metaphor, I guess, for something.
It all goes back to that design mentality we talked about last week. Like there's some kind of agent, whether it's human or divine or extra dimensional or whatever, behind things, that things don't just organically happen. That it takes a consciousness to make something be what it is. There's no
And
acknowledgement
unfortunately,
of that nature is a process.
it's unfortunately the humans are the ones behind that, everything. Humans, the only ones that can make anything happen that's not natural. Although it should be natural, like taking a shit in a piss.
we're part
Well, I mean,
nature, man.
we
What are you
are
talking about?
natural, even even when we make things happen, we're doing it through nature and with what nature evolved us to be. What we evolved through nature. Like it's all natural. Our brains are natural.
Seems like
Bodies.
going backwards though, man. I gotta say.
Like more to apes.
No, it's like we're becoming very lazy because we need our machines. And
I
that's
don't know. I don't have a
that's the
problem
fact of
being
life.
lazy.
Well, that's the way
I
humanity's
can be
going.
industrious whenever I want to be.
That's what AI is going to make everybody completely lazy. Like the that movie, have you seen that movie? What's it called? Idiocracy?
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Well,
that. We're heading that
and
way.
people
Oh,
said that
Wally.
about TV and video games too, that it made people lazy.
Well, that it's just like I think it has made people. I mean, I've been playing them all my life, and I spent so many hours. My God, dude, how much time I've wasted with that shit. But I got nothing to do now, so that's all I do, or watch
Do you
TV
think
or
YouTube
play.
makes people lazy?
What's that?
Do you think YouTube makes people lazy?
I'm sure. Yeah. Anything that you're connected to with your eyeballs and your ears and your voice too. I mean that like but that it's not really laziness that we're having a conversation per se, but just, dicking around watching shit all the time. That's considered lazy, I think. But maybe not. Maybe it's not lazy for your brain, right? Your
I feel stimulated when
Well,
I don't feel lazy at
exactly. I
all.
was going to use that
This,
word.
to me, this is a very active form of engagement.
That was on the tip
Way
of my.
more than just passively watching a TV show.
As soon as you said that, I was on the tip of my tongue, stimulated, dude. Yeah, some of it's stimulating. Um, have you ever heard of
so
Paul
you think that?
Rosalie? I'm sorry.
Who?
Go
Go on.
ahead. I'm sorry. You go
No,
ahead,
no,
Sean.
go on.
Somebody.
No, I
Uh,
was going to say something stupid there. Go on.
have you heard
Well,
of
good.
Paul?
We allow stupidity here. We get plenty of it here. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, I want to hear what he's saying though. It sounded
All right,
interesting.
go ahead, Buster.
There's this guy named Paul Rosalie. Have you heard of him?
Rosalie?
Yeah. I guess that's a Jewish last name, Paul Rosalie, and he went
Let
down
me look
to
him up.
South
Is he
America.
YouTube?
He's all over the place on YouTube, I'm sure. But he went to
Oh,
see
he's cute.
he went down to the southern tip of South America, I think, and near there. And he contacted the only tribe that's never been contacted by civilized human beings. And it's so crazy, dude. You got to see a video of that. And they push out a canoe with a bunch of bananas out in the water, and they all fight over the bananas. Like a bunch of damn apes, dude. I swear to God.
Tribe does?
What?
Tribe fights over it?
No, these people that live down there. I don't know the name of their tribe, but oh, that's another thing. Their tribe, their name means, oh damn. It has some name that just kind of, it doesn't seem to make sense in English with the translation, but it's really strange, the translation for what they think they are. It's strange. But yeah, Paul, he there's some really stimulating stuff that you could watch, man. Watch him go down to South America, man. It's crazy. He's been doing it most of his life, and he's been
Damn,
really.
that puts my little walkabouts to shame. I don't know if I want to watch him if I can handle the competition.
Oh man, he is insane, dude. Like he wrestled a huge snake. Like he was telling stories about his life down there, and like there's pictures of him. He got really his face got bit by something or something. I don't know what it was, or he caught something, and his face was like all these bubbles all over his face. And just looking at that, I'm like, oh my god. But that was on when what's his name interviewed him. He's the
Joe Rogan.
No, well, yeah, he was on Joe Rogan, but there was another guy that's he was a YouTuber for, well, no, I think they were probably the same time, I guess, but the little guy with the suit.
That's Fridman.
He's another Jewish guy.
I don't know people by
Matan
their
something.
ethnicity. I don't.
What are you saying?
Matan.
No,
Young guy
no.
with.
Ron, what was your stupid thing you were going to say? I'm still curious.
I forgot.
Oh,
short-term memory loss.
I knew I should have let you go first.
No, his story is not that bad. His yeah, there's another guy that goes on Joe Rogan that is in the Amazon trying to save the Amazon as well. I forgot his name.
Yeah, that might be.
It's Paul Rosalie.
Yeah, he does have a job of trying to, but he also he wants to he wants to help them make sure that people don't fuck with him.
Who's fucking with a tribe at the very tip of South America that's never been discovered?
Like they're cutting down their trees are getting all cut down, so they think these people think that the people that do that are demons. Like they literally think they are
their home. I would think that too if somebody came and cut my home down.
Oh yeah, dude. They're like, I'm sure they're beside themselves. I'm sure they're getting used to it by now. I mean, how long they've been cutting down trees down there? Long time.
It's also disease. If humans get there, they might get they'll probably have to vaccinate them or something.
Oh yeah, dude. There's probably so many fucking, oh my god, diseases you can catch from that place. Oh my god. My mom, well, she didn't go down to South America, but she went to India, and she got what's that called? Damn it. When she got the shits really, really bad, and it's this
food poisoning.
No, it's a virus. It's really bad. I can't remember the name of it. Damn, I was just thinking I gotta go. Oh, I can't do that. Can't call her.
Yeah, she didn't get vaccinated probably, so that's probably what happened.
I'm sure. And she also she was pregnant when they gave her the antibiotic, which made my oldest brother physically and mentally retarded. He's like, I think he's autistic in a lot of ways. Like he jumps up and down and flaps his hands around and stuff, but I don't think he can do that no more. But he used to do that.
Is it dengue fever?
What's that?
Is that what she got?
What is that? I didn't hear you.
Dengue fever?
I don't know what that is.
Dengue.
I guess that's not what she got.
But like he would just, he had this thing, well, he still does. He just has this thing where he's like,
Well, he could be autistic or neurodivergent, but that has nothing to do with whatever he got after birth.
He also is physically retarded. Like his eyes are pretty big, and his head's kind of a weird shape. I can tell he's related to me, but he looks like he's not. He looks like he's retarded in a way that doesn't, supposedly it doesn't have a name. Or maybe it does now. I don't know.
Wait, is Zika virus? The Zika virus did that to kids, but is this your older brother you're talking about?
Oh, my older brother was my mom was pregnant with my older brother when she was given this kind of antibiotic for dysentery. She had dysentery. So they gave her this I think it was tetracycline, I think. And that yeah, she didn't know she was pregnant and then she got home pregnant and had the
They didn't
baby.
know she was pregnant.
They didn't know out there when she had
Oh,
the
did she
dysentery.
know? Oh, she didn't
No,
know either? Oh,
no.
I see. Because they would've given her something else?
Who knows, man? Like that was the 60s, so
Oh. 'Cause those kinda genetic anomalies happen without medication too, so it's hard to, like, tie them to any one thing.
yeah, I mean like could have been the sickness combined with it. Who knows, man? Like
Or it coulda happened regardless of anything. Because even people that don't get sick and are not in South America have genetically
well, I mean like she was
anomalous
pregnant.
children.
My mom always thought that it was because of that medicine they gave her when she was pregnant, and then she finally found out she was pregnant at right after she got the medicine. So she thought, like when Alan was born, she thought it was the medicine that made him like that. I don't have that much of a relationship with him. I never have. I mean, he's kind of really standoffish. But he has his way, of being real friendly, and, like, he's, I don't know, man,
Who takes care of him? Who takes care of him? The government?
his wife, who actually is not retarded, she's normal, but, like, she is kinda bubbly and, I Christian and all that bullshit, I'm not into all that.
What's wrong A, what's wrong with being bubbly? And B, what's wrong with Christian?
Well, I mean, just, like, the church that she goes to, I don't like that church because I was kind of raised there, but not. Like, my early teens, and then, like, this Trinity Assembly of God, this Pentecostal cracker church with this fucking glittery music and, like, people speaking in tongues and all that horse
What's wrong with
shit.
glittery I'm into it. I wanna let's see, glittery music.
Nah, it's
Glittery
like
Pentecostal music?
yeah, well, I mean, like, that's the only way I can describe it. It's just kinda
I'm gonna
like,
get Suno to make me some. Hang on. Glittery.
um, but, what you call it? The music was just I like,
They're
it's
trying to
worship
recreate it.
music, but, like, the speaking in tongues, dude, that was really fucking weird, dude, to see people just
I
out of
know.
nowhere.
I went to a Pentecostal meeting before and I had to fake tongues to get out of it.
Yeah, no shit. Dude, I was kinda doing that, just making fun of it.
'Cause they don't leave you alone, like, unless you, like they think the spirit's coming through you, and then they all circle you, and they start putting their hands on you,
Oh, yeah, and
and
so you
I
have
did
to
not
go
know, like,
along with
to get
it,
out
right?
of that until
See,
I faked some
I
tongues, so they would
I
leave me
could
alone.
never do that kinda shit, but, like, I saw, like it was so weird to see older, middle-aged women doing it, dude, like, just by the droves.
Was it more weird than them screaming in the woods or dancing in the street like zombies?
No, I mean, that would be weirder,
'Cause
but,
the
like
group I went to, the guys were doing it too. In fact, it was
yeah, the
mostly more.
guys were, but, like, mostly the women.
Alright, tell me if this is glitter Pentecostal music,
It's
'cause
the
if it
place I went to
would
anyway. I mean, that's the only word I can think of, man. No, 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 no,
is this it? Stuff like this?
no,
Glory
nope,
in the glitter.
no,
You heard that little
no, 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 man. It wasn't like no soul
not
shit.
this. Damn. Well, maybe they could
It was all cracker music, dude.
I'll go sell them on this.
It was all cracker, glittery music. It
Uh-oh.
was it
I
was
think I
it
got
was
struck. Somebody
shitty.
cursed me.
Did you get a Charlie
I
horse?
almost died making Pentecostal glitter music.
What are you all right?
Hillsong, is that it?
I mean, like,
Is that a type of
literally.
music?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, Hillsong, does that ring a bell?
No, like it's just like kind of like light rock music, like kind of like the light rock music with religious lyrics. Like they would have these, kind of stupid chants in their songs and like, like try and make it sound militant, and they'd have all kinds of like instruments and keyboard players and the guitars, and the guitars think they all think they're rock stars, but they're just like a bunch of goobers. I got to
Alright,
know
I'll
a
put all
lot.
that to let's see what it comes up with. I can use some of this on my show. This is good. Fire in Our Bones. Let's
Yeah, some
see what it
Christian
comes up.
songs are pretty good. To be fair, they've got some good songs. The Christians.
It wasn't growing up, but,
Yeah, I mean, like, the stuff I heard was
it was
just
like all
like
the knockoff they were, like, really bad knockoffs of the existing '80s bands.
it kinda did a lot of it did sound like that. Yeah.
Yes. They just want a panel dance at least. Is it like that?
No, actually, that sounds better. Dude, like, this stuff
The
was
Wiener
like,
Wurst. I love the drum. Man, I would go to a church like this.
Yeah, dude, I'd never heard anything like that, but
Oh.
tried to do stuff like the guitar players would try to be like that, but they just couldn't really. I mean, they pulled it off good enough, but not like that. But like, and just like the music is just like, I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice. You're like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Why? That's the perfectly normal thing to sing at a Christian church.
I know.
What's
I
the one
I did
the one that
I did
always come on
I
TV, they would
didn't
try to
like it.
sell her records.
I
Christy
just
Lane, what was her famous song?
I don't. Yeah, I think I remember that name too. Uh, I don't know, man, but yeah, a lot of that stuff was just too
Amy
cheesy,
Grant.
man. It was
El
crappy.
Shaddai. We used to listen to that in youth
Oh,
group
I
all the time.
remember.
I
I
love that
remember
song.
hearing that too. El Shaddai, El Shaddai.
El Shaddai.
Yeah,
Adonai.
that's Hebrew, isn't it?
By the power of your name.
I remember that. Holy shit! You just woke up a memory, dude. I haven't heard that since I was a child.
Good stuff.
Holy shit!
Final Paris.
I remember the library. They had the Superbook on VHS. You remember? I don't know. You weren't young enough, were you? Like that might have come after you. It was called Superbook, and
Wow.
it was like a cartoon version of the Bible stories and.
Oh. Watch Superbook full episodes for free. I wonder if we can play them on stream. Let's see. It looks cool, actually. It looks better than some of the cartoons we grew up with. It definitely looks better than the D&D cartoon. Is this it?
Does it? Yeah, Superbook.
The
Yeah.
Road to Damascus.
Well,
a snake. Revelation, the final battle.
there might be these might be newer versions. The
Oh.
the older versions I remember were from the 90s. I'm thinking or late 80s, maybe. Maybe late 80s.
These little cartoon kids.
Yeah, kind of like that. I think.
What is this in the Bible? A robot? A red robot? Why is there a robot in the Bible? Samuel and the Call of God. And he has this. Oh God, this is
Yeah, I mean, like,
Christianity is getting weird, yo.
yeah, I don't know, man. I just didn't like the. I I was, I don't know, man. I was just basically scared that I was going to go to hell if I didn't believe Jesus the right way. And like, I'm a little kid thinking this. It's traumatizing. And like after a while, I was just like, well, I think
Point.
there's a God, but if I don't believe Jesus died for my sins, I'm gonna go to hell. I don't want to believe that. And that's just not my thing. And
So
a
now
lot
you're
of
an
I was never
atheist.
scared I was gonna go to hell because I was a good kid and I was pretty sure I was not getting up there, but I was scared of the devil. I was scared he had like power to do things and he could get me and he could get people I love and he could influence things. That scared me.
yeah,
Dude, I remember reading a book. If you read this prayer once a day for a month, you won't be able to go to hell. It was like a Catholic book. I was like, whoa! I don't have to go to hell
Oh
if I
yeah, the
finish this
Catholics did
book
all
for a
kind of
month.
stuff to keep you out of hell. I wore my
Yeah,
scapula every day. I had a scapula that I wore every day, and supposedly if you die with a scapula on, it's automatic pass to heaven, no matter what.
yeah, yeah. I wore that too. That was funny, dude. We went to church in Ireland, and there was like Irish music on. Oh, dude, some of these Irish songs they were playing, they were pretty good.
yeah, I
I was
love
impressed.
Irish music. I love Irish music, dude. Like, I mean, I don't like the glittery Irish music. Like that. You know what I mean when I say that? Like, just like
I have
kind
Yeah,
an
of
yeah.
idea now. You're
like
pretty much
all
seen that.
like um, keyboarded up and shit. And I mean, keyboards and Irish music. That's just like a little pushing it for me. Although you could make good music, as long as you got the
Dude, the
tradition.
Irish are really good at music, man. They've got some good
Yeah,
bands in
for
Ireland.
sure, for sure, man.
Like you too.
Yeah, U2 is
Yeah.
talented. They
Yeah.
they're originally from Ireland. Yeah, they I guess they're still from Ireland.
And who was it?
Who else?
The Cranberries was it she Irish?
Yes.
I love Shane
Who
MacGowan,
else?
dude. Pogues, like they're
Yeah.
London Irish, half of them, and Shane MacGowan's was London Irish, and
Pogues.
he had the raspiest voice, and that's what got me into playing traditional music. And then that kind of got me thinking about Cajun music. And then I remembered that movie, Southern Comfort. I remember seeing that as a child. I was 9 years old when I saw that. I never forgot Mark Savoy playing that red accordion like I'd never seen. I'd seen accordions. I never saw one like that. And I was like, I wish I could play one of
How
those.
old were you when you saw it?
I was 9 years old. I saw Southern Comfort. It was on the late night movie, like on WNUB 54. Oh my God. Yeah, dude. That it stuck with me. I mean, I kind of forgot about it, but I didn't until I got into the Pogues and Irish music, and I started playing piano key accordion upside down first, then turn it right side up after an Italian dude was like, you got to turn it the right side. Um, and the penny whistle, I play that, or I did. I don't have enough breath for that anymore. Um, and yeah, I played Cittern and Irish Bouzouki. I have video of myself playing Irish Bouzouki. I played Ode to Joy along with another one called Trelly Trembles. It's like I made a, I don't know, combination. playing the Irish bouzouki in a weird kind of way. Like I saw this dude playing it on YouTube, and I just tried to emulate the way he played, like doing this kind of hopping on the strings with the pick, like playing a jig, but like
Yeah, man.
yeah. Do you want to hear me play? I can get a link for you. Yeah, I'll
Do you play bouzouki? Sean, do y'all have that where you are?
No, my father was a musician. He's related to the Kelly family, the big one of the most biggest
Oh,
bands
no
in Europe.
shit.
They're up there.
No shit, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he plays the hurdy-gurdy, but he's not as rich like. And I got a drum set from the one of the bands, the drummer in the band, and he gave me a drum set, and I have it still. It's like 20 years old, and I still play it sometimes.
Oh wow.
Man, that's so cool, dude. Like a hurdy-gurdy, dude. Dude, if I could get one left-handed, I would piss off my neighbors, man. Like, like they don't mind the accordion, but I think they might get a little angry with me trying to learn the hurdy-gurdy.
I wonder if Suno could do a hurdy-gurdy.
All right, so I've got the link
Yeah, the
here.
hurdy-gurdy is a bit weird. It sounds like a violin and what else? A piano.
It's really weird. You touch these keys and then like it has the weirdest fucking sound, and I love it. And all right, so there's the link, Jeff. I just dropped it in the back.
I want to see if AI can pull off a hurdy-gurdy.
This isn't a hurdy-gurdy. This is the bouzouki, Irish bouzouki. What's it different from a Greek bouzouki?
Man, why is it taking so long?
Oh, it's not coming up.
I'm gonna do this first, and then I'll play.
Dude, AI. Is that AI? Yeah, is that your AI? Was that Suna?
Is that accurate?
Not really. No, it sounds like a violin.
A little bit like a little hip hoppy, but like kind of like sold out hip hoppy sounding, but like also sounding Irish. I don't know, man. Like it's got all kinds of weird kind of, I don't know, nuances.
No, that didn't really sound like the hurdy-gurdy. This hurdy-gurdy sounds more folky.
So Team Human.
Definitely, there was no hurdy-gurdy in that at all. That was a violin.
Oh wow. Clean.
The early days.
Nice.
That was like 2008. Thank you. 2008 or something like that. I don't know. I put the video up a long time ago. I think I put that up. That was one of my first videos I think I ever put up.
Is that Beethoven? Beethoven's?
Yeah, the melody is a Beethoven Ode to Joy. And the second one was a Irish jig that I heard from Terry Woods, who's also a bouzouki player and cittern, Irish cittern, Cittern, which is kind of like the bouzouki, but it's like it's got 5 courses. If you know what a course is, it's like when you got 2 strings, you got like a thick wound string and a steel string, and it's paired up and tuned in an octave. And it has a beautiful sound. It's such a chimey sound, you know, and I'm so sad that that bouzouki, my house kills string instruments. Like the thing sunk because it got so dry in here that it just the saddle where the saddle would sit. It's a floating saddle, which means you could take it off, right? Right where it was sitting with the strings connected to it, like all the pressure from the strings, the tension, it just decided to cave in. And it just really, my dad bought me another one, but it's a crappy thing made in Romania. And it's okay, but it needs the strings changed, and I don't feel like playing stringed instruments unless I'm like into a chick or something, man, because that's how I've been, man. Like I only play stringed instruments if I'm like really head over heels over a chick. But like I haven't been that way in 15 years. Yeah. Well, since 2000, yeah, 2015, I guess, yeah, 16 years.
Yeah, they say if you
Also,
could play guitar, you'll be able to find a girl.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wrote a whole bunch of songs, and like I started with the guitar, but if I'm gonna write a song, or the bouzouki, or the cittern, I the piano key accordion. I played the Irish style kind of music. Uh, I don't know. I have another video if you I don't know if you want to see it, but I could send it to you if you don't want to see it now. I mean, I think uh Jeff might have already seen it. I played a piano accordion. It was the St. Patty's week, and I was practicing for my gig. My band's gig, Ross Noreen. I played this song called Dingle Regatta. And I don't know what dingle means, but a regatta is a boat.
Dingle is a town in Kerry.
Okay.
A regatta means a rowing boat race.
Did you already see that video?
I think we did, but you can put in the private chat and Sean can pull it up and watch it if he wants. Also, I told Moose I would play his latest video too. So I'm going to end on Moose's video.
We'll get rid of these pesky humans and then no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, y'all are welcome to hang out.
Okay,
but
guys.
after we're done, I'm going to do up his video.
Okay, guys, I'll let you go. Okay, nice conversation.
Oh, hey, man, it was good.
Yeah, it really was, Sean. It was a nice change of pace.
All right, bye.
See you later,
Take care.
brother. I'll just.
And
I'm not gonna look this up right now.
Definitely stop by tomorrow for Mardi Gras. You can play.
Yeah, man, I'll
Play
play
your
my squeeze box, my Cajun box. And
even if it's not perfect because of StreamYard, it'll at least be in the spirit of the day.
Yeah, you know what? I might try to learn the Mardi Gras song tonight. Well, I don't know because I stayed up all last night. I stayed up all night. I've been up all night and I've been keep going, but I don't know. Maybe I could learn better if I'm like really this out of it. I
Hey,
might.
do you know if anybody's streaming? Like, do you have anybody that's going to be streaming it live from there that we could watch some of it?
Oh no, but like I can ask around. I friends with so many Cajuns on Facebook that
Yeah, if you find out, tell them you have a friend that's going to be doing a Mardi Gras stream and he's looking for live footage from that area. And if you find out, just bring the links with you tomorrow. We can
yeah,
pull
that's a
some of
good
them up.
idea, man. I think that would be great. Because there's like groups where people talk, like Cajun groups, like music groups and stuff, like accordion group, fiddle, whatever.
You know they're gonna be out doing stuff. They're probably
Oh
gonna be at
yeah,
Fred's Lounge and
yeah.
Mamu. Even if we could get some footage of just even Mamu and all the festivities there.
Oh, that would be so great. I mean, like
I
I'm
tried to get
sure
my mom
somebody's
to
streaming
stream,
it.
but she's not gonna be reliable. I don't think she's gonna have the technology to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like if she doesn't mess with that too often, I don't think it would be fun for her at all.
Plus, she's gonna be there to party. She's not gonna want to fool with all that.
Yeah, yeah, man, it's party time. Um, I don't think I'll be partying. I don't know. I'm out done with the booze, but I'll smoke some doobie. But that I'll save some. Well, yeah, I'll smoke my strongest pot tomorrow. Fuck it. Of what I've got.
Well, that sounds like a plan. I'll be
Yeah.
out at some point. I have to run to the store in the morning, but after all that's done,
Are
I'll
you
be ready
gonna
to
drink?
stream. No,
Yeah.
I don't drink. I don't like alcohol.
Yeah, I think yeah. Last time I had a drink, I felt sick as shit because I hadn't been drinking.
I remember that. I think you drank last Mardi Gras on here.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But I don't know. I think I might have had a drink after that. No, I had a drink after my dad died. My brother had a half a bottle of wine, and it just made me sick, man. I don't know why. It's like nothing to me because I used to drink whiskey all the time and vodka, but I don't know. Maybe it was bad wine or something. It gave me a fucking headache. Yeah, fuck the booze, man. It's poison. But, it's happy poison when you're young. And it's happy poison when you're old. But, when you're old, it's not good to partake too much. And that's something I don't know how to not do. So I
Well,
guess,
then
you know.
I'll look for you tomorrow. Then rest up and feel free to drop by.
All right, brother. Good times. And see ya.
All right. See ya. Okay, I think I'm gonna wind it down, and I'll probably be out later tonight for an open panel. I'm gonna end with Moose's video. I'm gonna drop, and just when it's over, I'll just end the stream. So this will be our outro. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna put it on lower quality because he does very high quality videos, and sometimes the StreamYard's not able to fully handle that level of quality. But I think it'll still come through nicely. So please enjoy the latest from producer Moose. Let me drop his channel as well. And this is Snowfire, by the way, his AI collaborator. And then I'll be out tonight for another. Oh, actually, this is on his other channel, A Million Sparks. So let me put that one. That's where you can find all the Snowfire work. All right, please enjoy the latest from A Million Sparks, Moose, and Snowfire. Pressure makes diamonds lie, and I will see the rest of you later this evening or tomorrow for our all-day Mardi Gras stream. Until then, take care. and please enjoy.
You love me better when I'm breaking. Call it strength, call it proof. Every time I start escaping, you rewrite the truth. Say I'm lucky, say I'm blessed, say I owe you what I owe. But pressure doesn't make me shine.